Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about 1 testosterone, 1 andro. When I say 1 testosterone, that's what it converts to in the body theoretically. So it's 1 andro, 1 DHEA. Just a reminder before we get into that topic, I am not a doctor and I am not a chemist. I do not encourage the use of substances, legal or illegal, and this video is strictly for educational and entertainment purposes only. So, first and foremost, I'm going to be talking about the study that was conducted on 1 andro. So, 1 andro, aka 1 testosterone, there was a study on it with 17 participants. 9 of them took 330 milligrams of the compound a day, and 8 took sugar pills, so that they had a placebo group and a standard group. With the persons who took 330 milligrams a day, they had increase in strength, increase in muscle size. I believe they had a decrease in fat mass, but it could be incorrect on that. Their liver enzymes went up dramatically. Their kidney enzymes went up, and overall their heart health markers, including their cholesterol and I believe triglycerides, were thrown off and put out of whack. And this was only a few week study. I think it was somewhere in the range of 4 to 8 weeks. I'm not super confident in that. Overall, I believe they used a cyclodextrin complex for absorption, and 330 milligrams isn't typically what this is given to people in supplement form. It's usually not that high of a dosage, but that's also not out of the scope of possibility for what people will use when they take this compound. Overall, a lot of people like to stack this compound with 4-andro, because 4-andro theoretically has estrogen conversion, so therefore you get estrogen conversion and you get the dihydroboldenone, aka the 1 testosterone. Again, both of those are theoretical. We don't actually know their downstream conversions, and the study that I'm referencing for the 1 andro didn't even actually go into actual blood examinations of the downstream, metabolites and things that go off the concentration of the 1 andro that's taken in. So I've taken this compound personally. I think it was my very first cycle, so to speak, that I ever did. I got bigger, I got leaner, I got stronger. I probably screwed up my kidneys, probably screwed up my liver, probably screwed up my heart health a little bit. It's not something I would recommend. In fact, I would consider this to be one of the worst compounds to take. Even if you're going to go the pro hormone route, I would honestly recommend cycling a 4-andro or a 19-nor andro or the 1,4-andro before I would ever recommend doing this, because it has potential kidney toxicity and liver toxicity, which we know to be very detrimental to the body. I mean, how many people have you heard in the fitness industry of having, kidney failure or having liver problems? It's all over the place. I mean, there's a ton of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease in the sport of bodybuilding as it is. So who would this be beneficial for if you were going to dip your toes into doing a 1 andro cycle, which again, I don't recommend. I don't really think it's a good idea. Bodybuilders would probably get some great results out of it. There are strongmen who probably would get decent results out of it if it has any sympathetic nervous system drive. Central nervous system upregulation and drive. I would imagine it'd help with that. With powerlifters too. Probably bodybuilders would be the most benefited from this. And going into the pharmacology of this compound a little bit, we have boldenone. Boldenone is also called equipoise. Equipoise can 5-alpha reduce into dihydroboldenone, aka the alternative to DHT. As testosterone can go to DHT, boldenone can go to dihydroboldenone. And by this downstream conversion, you can create dihydroboldenone by consuming boldenone. Boldenone is obviously an injectable steroid that is illegal, but I'm referring to it in the pro-hormone context. And when it comes to DHB, or 1 testosterone, this is theoretically a downstream conversion of a precursor to create dihydrobolidone. Again, pretty much everything in the steroid, the pro-hormone field is theoretical, especially because everything now is a two-step conversion. So we don't actually know how much is getting converted. There's a lot of estimations. There's a lot of guesses. I mean, for 19 norandro, I've heard everything from 20% to 3% to 0%. I mean, I've heard it all over the map for 4-andro. I think 4-andro has a extreme now that I'm back on testosterone replacement therapy, I would suspect that it has an extremely low carryover rate. But overall, I mean, is this compound powerful? I would say yes, it is. And I would say that powerful strength building, muscle building impact comes with a lot of drawbacks. No free lunches, so to speak. So overall, that's pretty much my opinion on this pro hormone. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also, subscribe down below. Hit the notification bell right next to it. And overall, I mean, just remember to keep those shoulders back and down when you lift, and don't just have a good one. Have a great one.